Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Bard's Tale. I know it's been a really long time that we actually haven't looked at The Bard's Tale. And it's not that I haven't had time to play, I just haven't had the time to record the commentary and get the episodes wrapped up and all these kind of things, because these are a little bit more complex. They do take some time to get done. So where did we left off? Where did we leave off last time? I think I'm going to have to rack my own brain here. We were picking up Magrath, who was supposed to give us the Shadow Axe, which was supposed to be the thing that we needed to get into the third tower, which was the thing that we needed to do in order to rescue the princess, which was supposed to get us to our goal, which is coinage and cleavage, as the bard goes. So we are at the ruins of Magrath Castle, and we needed to get into the dungeon underneath the ruins of Magrath's castle to get the Shadow Axe. Unfortunately, we can't understand a word Magrath is saying. So before we march on, let's take a quick look at these graves over here.
The bard found an insignia and an epitaph commemorating a fallen Lord of the Magrath clan. The epitaph read, "Lord Lockin Magrath, our lord feared his wife more than he feared death, and with his butter knife took his last breath." This epitaph read, "Lord Apono Magrath, our lord who brought prosperity, his wisdom lent without brevity, his death brings tears from above, and with him dies all our love." An epitaph. It read, "Lord Merrimont Magrath, our lord is left beneath this mound. We hope some happiness he has found. We know he lays without a sound, so says his mistress, who cut him down." An ominous marker presented itself to the bard. It read, "Here lies the bard. May he rest in peace, no longer making life miserable for those around him."
Not funny.
Well, maybe not to you. Oh, very well. The epitaph read, "Lord Pershing Magrath, our lord is remembered for his undying faith. He raised our family from lesser ranks. He humbly sought the best for all, and our benefits demand his thanks." It was obvious that the bard had a fascination with the dead. This epitaph read, "Lord Border Magrath, our lord was born in a darker time, where hope came on the edge of a blade. From his courage and bravery, our lord died in the brighter days he had made." The epitaph on the grave marker read, "Lord Fabian Magrath, our lord was known for his angelic voice. Over hills and moors his song would carry. Not a subject could rejoice the day he ate a nightshade berry."
Alright then, that should be all of them. So this is the dungeon we need to get into. Now, how do we get in here? It's a question for Magrath.
Gang on and fix that Shadow Axe.
What on earth are you gibbering on about this time?
Oh, you corned beef! There's that play hill dawn.
This relationship is out of order.
Yeah, but unfortunately we can't understand what Magrath is saying. I mean, I can, kind of, but the bard can't. Which means that we're gonna have to get him back to... what was it? Dunby, I think? And we have to get him there to find the dude in... what was it? in a pub who probably speaks the same language that Magrath does. Well, unfortunately, this involves, given that all the enemies have respawned, us getting out of this and going back across these plains, killing all these red cap things, which have all respawned, and then making our way back to the city. Alright, we're out of that. Now it's just a matter of getting across the bridge and back to Dunby. Which of course is full of druids who want us dead, which means really they're just there for XP at this point, because we do have pretty much all the weapons we can purchase, So there are just some weapons left that are non-purchasable, like special weapons like that Shadow Axe, for example. But we've got this really, really nice two-handed axe that sends out bolts of lightning across everybody. So it's just a matter of chopping our way through the druids and getting back to the pub. And that should be it. Let's see, where's the entrance? Is that not the entrance? It looked distinctly entrancey. Ah, no, it's on the other side of the road. Okay, there we go. The drum. And somewhere in here was the old dude who sent us to fetch McGrath in the first place. Now, we don't want to jam with the drunks again. He was around here-ish? Nope, that's not her. Ah, there he is. Big exclamation point on top of him. Dugan.
You gotta help me here. I can't understand a bleeding word he's saying. Is this even McGrath?
What do you mean? Of course that's McGrath.
Ask him a question.
Hello there, old friend. How are you getting along with this young scamp?
Och, well, du brother saying nu this bonny lad will be hemma for the not levies at some Dr. Leicester.
Ah, he's speaking in a rare Scottish tongue. I forgot that most people these days don't know it. Fortunately, I do.
What's he on about?
So far, just that he's grateful for being rescued from the monster that some idiot released. But I'll get more information. Tell me more. What happened?
There's Gordon. The undead rose of the grain and took my castle. I fell all into the town and heel screecher. And take them behind the axe.
Ominous indeed.
There you muck around till you'll be taken out of a castle. You can retrieve the shadow axe.
Oh, you'll like that.
What?
Which will he have to give?
I'm back to the ruins of my castle, and it's shame that enter. There's a trapdoor leading you into the head dungeons, but I got the key.
Clever.
Come again?
I'm certain he'll help.
But it's to not get through the dungeons and tat says, Princess, as I so well their champion, of course I wouldn't bury making out of your key, right, girl?
I thought to say that myself for a blind bit, but I am pretty certain.
All right, that's it. That's it. What are you two on about?
Right, here's the deal. McGrath's going to take you to his castle. Well, the ruins of it at least.
Only if he buys me dinner first.
Where he'll open up a trapdoor that leads down into the dungeons.
What's inside?
The Shadow Axe. Like I told you before, he was holding it for you. He had to leave it in his dungeon when all the trouble started. I've instructed him to take you to it.
Now we're talking. What else?
Ah, just some undead warriors. Now, once you have the Shadow Axe, you'll journey south along the coast.
Wait a moment. Undead warriors? How many?
A few, a score.
Well, which is it? A few or a score? It's a big difference, you know.
A few score. And when they're all dead, you'll head south to the coast. The third tower is located on a small island just offshore. You should have no trouble securing passage to the tower. Right, I'm off. It's getting dangerous around here.
Well, anything to say?
I'll give my shadow axe that guy, can I?
Sorry I asked.
Right then, hordes of the undead. Well, that we can deal with. And yeah, it leads us to the Shadow Axe. So this means we gotta go across the plains again. Which means we first have to kill all the druids on the way, and then we're gonna have to pass by the redcaps and the ents and whatever else was over there. But we made it back. Mostly I just tend to ignore them at some point, and just quickly save the game that we finally made it back here. And then let's go into the place that we were already 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, the entertain gang on and fix that shadow axe.
So this is the place you and Dugan were talking about. And all I have to do is wander down there in the darkness with God knows what trying to kill me and hope I stumble onto the Shadow Axe. Great!
Mental arch, River him is indeed on the shadow axe of yours.
Ah, sure. And, I give you the breach of me, the fair blink, you trissilic.
Ah, you crishy poofter.
Yeah, don't make me do that again. Oh, more zombies. Oh, great. It's not that we haven't killed these already the last time around, but well, I guess that's the thing with the undead. They keep respawning. These guys are rather powerful, actually. It might be time to summon one of our... Yeah, let's summon Dude Bro here, and just give him a bit of a whack over the head. And then we'll just need to stand next to them and let these spinny swords take care of the zombies. Because they are relatively easy if you can shoot at them from a distance, but if they spawn right on top of you, it's a bit of a different story. But that should be the last of them. So that's that done. And then now maybe we can head down into the dungeons after we've resummoned all our followers.
You are a jerk, a piece of work.
This mission you'll be blowing.
There's one thing about this castle inn you surely should be knowing.
That once inside your magic's gone, danger will be growing.
And if you meet the shadow axe, your blood it will be flowing.
You're knowing, it's growing, you're blowing.
Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You bugger up this land so much, your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, you're done. You aren't brave, you aren't strong,
Or even that imposing.
you have no magic element.
Or killed their leader Hosen.
If danger were to rear its head, your feet would sure be frozen.
Oh, sorry, wuss. But nevertheless, the sword who has been chosen, a frozen little Hosen, imposing.
Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You mother up this land so much, your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, we're done.
Ah, well, great. So this means this is one of those dungeons where I can't actually use my followers, which I just resummoned. Let's see. Well, not so far. Oh, traps. Yep, ow. Okay. Maybe we'll get the old dude out, who can help with the traps. Where was he? There he is. Well, at least for however long it takes until they decide that I'm on my own, and I don't even have my dog, because my dog got killed by that stupid pterodactyl or whatever that was. Yep. Oh, okay, there they go. Oh, bollocks. So I'm really, really on my own on this one. Okay, then. Which means I'm going to have to be careful. Because you really do get used to just, with all your followers around, having the perpetual heal and just smashing your way through things. But if you're alone and you get swarmed, you can actually be in trouble pretty quickly. Fortunately, we still have the other stones, and just making sure that I'm parrying things. And there's a save point, it's much appreciated. So let's see. So I'm going to have to find a shadow axe.
Aha! Right! I knew I'd find you. You know what I want, don't you?
I have no idea.
My apology!
You can chase me through the depths of hell, but you won't get an apology from me.
Then prepare to see me in hell. I will return over and over until you finally apologize.
This is, in case you forgot, this is the old guy we bumped into. I don't even know if it was in Kirkwall or in the starting town. We bumped into him, and since then he's been following us around, and he wants to have an apology. So he just comes out of the woodwork on occasion and asking for us to apologize for bumping into him what feels like years ago. All right then. Okay. Up, trap, ow. Yeah, no healer, so I do have to watch out. I do have natural regeneration, but what is this? Oh, we're playing a game of Portal, are we? Okay. So these are kind of matching the gravestones, but before I go there, maybe check if there was anything around on the other side. Let's make sure I don't miss anything important. Oh, it's another undead here. A bunch of them. They're not too bad if you can catch them on their own. It's just when you get swarmed that you get into trouble. Alright, so there was nothing here, so let's get back to the portal. Okay, different dungeon we are, and there are plenty of undead, and they do poison you, these zombies, the throwy ones. so do have to watch out a little because the poison does a fair amount of damage. But if I can box them in like that, especially with the big parry swings, like the aggressive parry skill, which knocks them back, is very, very useful for those things. All right. Well, from here on out, and this gives me Diablo feelings, like these pits with the blood around it, black pit in the ground with blood, and these kind of zombies and spitters and whatever they're called. Yeah, that gives me a lot of Diablo 1 feeling. So nostalgic about this dungeon, but this is very quickly turning into an exercise of trying to keep track which portal you've gone through. Because each of these portals is sending you into a different dungeon, and I think that one just sent me back to the one that I already was in. So, yep, I remember. There's the crossbones. And of course, every time you're making it back into a dungeon, all the enemies are respawning. So you gotta fight your way through them again, alone, without a healer. Which is a little tedious, if I might say so. So it's really just a matter of being careful and occasionally using one of the other stones to heal up. And if there's too many of them, just shoot them from the distance, and that works as well.
The bard seemed lost in the maze of Macrath's dungeon. The symbols etched into the teleporters may have held the clue to finding his way out.
Yeah, you don't say. I know. Ow. There's a lot of them. The teleporters are, well, having symbols, so you kind of just need to keep track of which ones you've already seen. It's not a super difficult puzzle, but it is tedious just because you have to hack your way through the enemies every single time again when you're going through into an area that you haven't been yet. All right then, this looks new. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Served.
What the hell?
Oh crap. Yep. Retreat! Run! Get back! That's way too many in one spot. And of course, immediately poisoned. So we are going to need some assistance for this one. Which one are we going to get? This one might be a good choice. Just because he creates that circle of spinning swords around myself, which is quite useful in, well, taking care of enemies that are trying to come up close, which these guys are. And if I can kind of bunch them up here in this tunnel, then this might just work out. So I'm going to stand here. And now everybody line up, please. I'm going to get to all of you. No pushing, no skipping the line. Just make sure, don't mind the swords that are spinning around and cutting through you. Just not too many at once, please. Everybody will take their turn. Don't worry. There is an absolute crap load of these zombies around here. But again, this was an area that I haven't seen yet, so probably this was one that I already needed to go through. So it's really just a matter of pushing them back, parrying, minding the health, and just really chopping my way through them. And then, many dungeons later, and a lot of frustrating getting lost, I finally find this one, which seems different. Well, at least I haven't been here yet, and there seem to be no enemies. So let's see what's in here. There's a big room. Okay, cutscene, big room.
don't think it's because you scared me. It's just that, you're so damned ugly. I'm sure you got that even when you were alive.
You have entered the Room of Awakening, and something wants to see you again.
Well, I'm damn sure I don't want to see it.
I'm far too curious to have you leave before I get to see what it is. You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
Great. Someone get me a cat, then.
I'll only show you the way out of here if you perform the ritual and bring back whatever wants to see you.
I don't think so.
Very well. You'll be trapped here and die, and then you'll become a ghost and have to spend all of eternity with me.
Suddenly, I'm feeling like reconsidering my decision. What do you need me to do?
Simply light the torches around the room and let's see what happens.
That.
That's the spirit. Get it? The spirit. Oh, never mind. Let's get this show started. Tell you what, after you perform the ceremony, if you're still alive, I'll teach you a little bit of magic.
Okay, this better not be something dreadful. Like, maybe it's the Nuclevi again. That would be my bet. It's that the undead half-horse, half-grumpy farmer thing that we unleashed upon the world and then we killed it. So, how much do you want to bet that they're bringing this? Can I just bypass this? No, I cannot. The door is locked. Okay, against my better judgment, I'm gonna go around and light all these torches.
I'll be real disappointed if this isn't exciting. I just can't stand it. Hurry!
Okay, which one did I forget? Oh, there we go.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, crap. What? It's my dog! Oh, look at him! He's all undead!
There you are, boy. I missed you, buddy. And look at you now. A ghost dog.
The bard was overjoyed to be reunited with his best friend, albeit his only friend.
A dog? A dog? I made a trip all the way from the netherworld, and all I got was a stupid dog?
Hey, that would look good on a tunic.
Maybe you lit the torches in the wrong order. Can we try again?
A deal's a deal. Open the door for me and my dog.
Oh, very well. But I'm so disappointed. Oh, here's that magic we talked about.
Okay, we got a new tune. We got our dog back. This is the one that was killed by the pterodactyl thing. And we've got him back, and he's all ghostly and undead, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. We've got our doggo back. And we've got a new tune. No, we're not doing this again. Who knows what comes through next time. And we've got a new tune, which is the Enchantress. Of course, we're still not out of here. Let's check out that tune first.
Drawn to the bard. A being of pure magic, the Enchantress could work many beneficial magics to aid her allies in times of need.
Okay, so the Enchantress can bring back dead followers, which is useful, so I don't have to resummon them, because some of them are quite expensive and I need to wait for my mana to regenerate. Okay. But we're still in the middle of the dungeon, and we still need a lot more portals to go through until we find our way to wherever the Shadow Axe is. It's got to be here somewhere. But at least I seem to be able to resummon my followers, which is a good thing. So, we've got our dog back, and that fills me with great joy and happiness. The next time, we'll see if we can find the portal that gets us to the Shadow Axe. That's it for today. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.